The first pro with this 2024 TLX Type S is regarding every aspect of driving it. The drivetrain, the engine, transmission, all of that reacts perfectly. It's a surprisingly refined car. It's very quiet, even at the highway speeds. You don't get a whole lot of wind noise. You just get a subtle tire hum, which is completely normal and justified. And ride quality, sure, it can be stiff in the normal and in the sport modes. However, you flip that dial into comfort, it genuinely transforms into a luxury car. You even get a subtle floating effect over the road when you're in the comfort. You also notice this with larger bumps as well. When you're going over speed bumps in normal or in sport, you feel it a lot more. It feels a bit more jarring, but you switch it into comfort, man, it swallows it up a lot better. So I love that this car has a proper dual personality. That's going to be the first pro regarding this car. And we already know handling is on point because we have proper chassis and proper super handling all-wheel drive system. It's amazing. The grip is phenomenal. The confidence that you have behind the wheel is excellent. Moving on, I want to mention one more pro, and that's going to be in general with the interior space, the quality, the fit and finish. That's amazing. For instance, we have a leather wrapped dash. We have the Milano leather seats with the ultra suede inserts. I do like that. The doors feel solid when you open and close them, and the 17 speaker ELS 3D audio system is truly one of the best for well under $100,000. The clarity, the bass, all of that is great. The overall design of the cabin, it's not generic like a lot of the European car competitors. The shapes, the stitching, the design, all of that is great. But what is the con with this car? Well, it's definitely going to be the infotainment system. In all the cars that I've tested, this is easily the worst infotainment that I have ever used. I can't believe Acura actually approved this to put it into their production cars. That's how bad it is. However, once you set everything up and you have your phone connected, because we do have wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, and a wireless charging pad. Once you're in the wireless CarPlay, this touchpad works pretty well at that point. So that's the good news. And I also love the physical buttons and switches for the HVAC. So all of that makes this car a lot more livable. But sticking with the cons, we do have here heated and cooled seats. However, the cooled seats are pretty pathetic. It doesn't really work properly. And the only other thing is, yes, we do have a rather large sedan here. It's about 195 inches long total, and we have a 113-inch wheelbase. However, you're not exactly stretching out in the back, unfortunately. We don't have here like class-leading rear legroom by any means, but it is acceptable and it's certainly still useful. For instance, I am 5'11". I can sit behind myself, so it's still a useful car, but this car is clearly designed for drivers. So your visibility out the front is excellent. Your seating position is on point. Those are all amazing pros. And the other big pro for me is going to be how this car looks. Everyone is snapping their neck to look at this vehicle. In fact, it looks so good that I can't even photograph it properly. Like photos and videos, it simply does not do this car justice. This car is sleek, it's aggressive. We have beautiful 20-inch copper wheels here. These are the optional wheels, and everything just looks on point. Like we have this gorgeous urban gray pearl paint job with this golden hue to it, especially in the sun. You can notice the metallic flakes, that golden color. You combine that with the wheels, you combine that with the red seats. Everything is just beautiful, has so much more character and presence compared to its European counterparts. Another pro is going to be with its safety. This is an IIHS top safety pick, so you can be rest assured that your family is going to be very safe in this car. All the safety tech works great. The useful safety features come as standard, like your blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, forward collision warning. All that is standard. And we also have amazing headlights here as well. I've always loved Acura's headlights. They do a great job illuminating the road at night. Another con with the Type S is going to be the fuel economy. It's simply not the best. It's rated to get 19 city, 25 highway. You do have to utilize premium fuel. The BMW and the Audi 4-cylinders/6 cylinders, they get far better fuel economy than this Type S model. Another pro is going to be the large trunk space. So this is a practical sedan in that regard, and you can still fold down the rear seats despite this being a Type S with the chassis bracing in the back. So although those chassis braces are going to get in your way when you have the seats folded down, at least you can fold down the rear seats. Many vehicles that have that type of chassis bracing typically won't allow you to fold the rear seats, but here you can, and that certainly helps. And I'm going to end off with this. The only other con with this car is going to be the lack of deals, at least as of right now in April of 2024. So there is a broker by the name of AutoCompanion. He is offering 8% off MSRP on the regular TLX models, like your technology package and your A-Spec models. That's great. However, with the Type S, he has no discounts. But if you really want this car and you want to get it at MSRP, AutoCompanion can help you with that. You can get the TLX Type S at sticker price, so you can reach out to him. He's located in Washington, D.C. He can help ship the vehicle to your destination, and that's something you have to pay for, or you can pick up the car at Washington, D.C. He does charge a broker fee, but if you utilize my affiliate link in the description box below, he will take some money off of that broker fee. He also has amazing discounts on the Integra, the RDX, and the MDX. In fact, with the MDX Type S, he is offering 8% off, and that is pretty awesome. And the lease deals on these other Acuras like the Integra, RDX, MDX, it is pretty amazing. You can also potentially qualify for loyalty and conquest. Those discounts will stack on top of his dealer discount. And you can see more of this by using AutoCompanion's free leasing calculator, which I'm going to have linked in the description box as well. This is a powerful tool because it shows you the residual values, the interest rate of the lease, and the incentives that I already talked about. So check out that very useful resource. And if you found value with this content, make sure to like and subscribe. But thanks again for watching. Take care and goodbye.